To understand the Fijian mentality is to know that Fijians have understood something very important in life, and that is, you are not the most important person in the world. Meaning me, I'm not the most important person in the world. The most important person is the person I'm interacting with. Okay, therefore, I must always try to add to my value by contributing something to that person. A lot of tourists come to Fiji. They always say, Fijians are some of the most friendliest people in the world. They meet you with a big smile. Well, when I meet you, I have this need that I need to contribute to your life. Because I may not have something to give to you, the least I can do is to smile. And hopefully, I'll make you happy. In that way, I'm doing something for you. Okay? And by doing something to you, my value, in as far as you are concerned, will increase a little bit. Okay, you might be asking, why do I need to increase my value in the village setting? Well, respect. Well, the other question is, why do I need the respect? Okay. Nowadays, respect is maybe a luxury, but during olden times, it can mean life or death for you. Okay, let me give you a Fijian scenario. This is before the white people came. In the village setting, say a chief has his house built and he has 18 posts on this house. When they are about to put the post in those post holes that they've already dug, each post hole will have a person in there, and then they'll ram the post on top of that person. Okay, what do? The first people we go to are the slaves in the village, sometimes called makola. When there's a war, we capture people and we take them back to the village, and these people become our slaves. But when there is an occasion, like the building of the chief's house, where we need able-bodied person to go down there and look after the post in the lifespan of that house, we pick from these makolas. Okay, say for example, there was only 15 makolas in the village. The makola are the lowest rung of the ranking system in the village. And the Sevusevu really is to ensure that you are slightly above that rung, or just to make sure that you're not as close as possible to that lowest rung. Because when they start picking people, they'll start from the bottom and work their way up. So really, what the Sevusevu is for is a ransom for your life. So in the past, the respect or the value we have in a village could mean life and death for you. With that out of the way, let's get into the proper Sevusevu ceremony. The first thing, when you are approaching the house that you're going to do your Sevusevu, or the village, is to announce yourself. In Fijian, we call this tama. Okay, what you do is the man would say something like this: dua o. Dua o is a short form for dua go, and dua ogo. Okay, he's saying there's somebody here, and then the people from the house will say, oi dua, meaning, oi, there's someone there. Okay, in that way they acknowledge you, and then you can enter the house. Okay, if it's only a group of ladies, they will say evakandua, meaning there may be someone here. Okay, women. See, our culture is a paternal culture. It's male dominant. Therefore, when the women announces themselves, they will say, maybe there's one here. Evakandua, short for, maybe there's someone here. Evakandua. Okay. Evakandua. Okay, when they say, oi dua, acknowledging them, the women will go through the kitchen door or the side door. The men, when they acknowledge you, you will go through the front door. Okay, so when you come in, the first thing you do is find a place to sit on the floor. If there's a settee in the house, ignore the settee Or if there's a bed, ignore the bed. Don't go and sit somewhere up there. Sit on the floor. Usually there's mat there. You sit on the floor. The most important people in the front, the lesser important in the back. So that's how you will sit. Okay, when you come into the house, at first pleasantries will be exchanged, bula and all that, maybe introductions will be made, and all these things will be done. After all this small talk has been done away with, someone will say, "Kita usah apa-apa mandani," meaning allow us to do our presentation. And when they say, "Oh yes, of course, do it." Okay, the first thing you need to do is you need to address who is this presentation going to. Okay, normally you will ask someone outside before you enter the chief's house, what is the name of their tribe or their yabusa? What is the name of their tribe? Okay, and you will start off by saying, "Wakaturang sakatumanda wana," whatever the tribe is. Wakaturang saka simply means respectfully, literally translating the word, it means in a chiefly way. The most important part in the Sevusevu is the beginning, where you clarify who you are addressing this to and for what purpose you may be there. The middle section is for why, what, who and when and how and all these things. The ending is the second most important part of the Sevusevu. In different places of Fiji, they have different ways of ending it, but the common thing, you will try to say something that is the common denominator for you two. For example, if you know that you worship the same God, you will say, "May we forever worship the same God." This will be the end of this video. The other side, in how they're receiving the presentation, is a subject matter for a different video. This is Sevusevu Ceremony, Vinaka.